Hey guys, I want to make a video and I want to talk about how to overcome struggle and how to overcome poverty. I'd like to make a video series of this. I'm just not too good at keeping on task with that project. So I want to talk to you about a time, tell you a little bit about my background of where I was at. I was staying at the dorms. I was using student loans to finance that. Was that a good decision or bad decision? I don't know. That's debatable, depending on how you look at it. I got my degree, right? And I'm making more money because of it, but still paying those loans. So there was a time where there was probably 2 or 3 months where I had about $5 each week that could only be dedicated towards food. And so like I was, working on a core science degree, working on chemistry degree, which I did achieve, by the way, thank God. And so I had $5 for anywhere between 2 to 3 months, something like that, to survive. So what did I do, right? At this time, I did have a little bit of food. I wasn't getting support from my parents, my grandmother, my mother, financially. Like that wasn't something that was happening because that's not something that they could do, right? We had issues. This was a time where my house had burnt to the ground. My mother's house burnt to the ground. And so we're dealing with homelessness and struggles and the dominoes that fell from that, So how did I do this $5 a week kind of thing? One, I bought ramen noodles. Need my carbs, right? If you could only eat one thing, I would start with the carbs. They were easy to cook. They were cheap and abundant, anywhere from 10 to 20 cents at a time, depending on if you got them on sale. And so I could take $3 to $4 and I could guarantee that I'm going to at least have a pack of ramen noodles to eat all week. If I catch it on sale for 10 cents a package, I could buy for $4 40 ramen noodles, and that would almost get me through 2 weeks of like survival baseline, not enough food, but like sustainable food. So $4, 2 weeks worth of carbs. Okay, let's say I had I'm good for 2 weeks. That's not a good 2 weeks. So what else am I going to do? I need protein, need meat. So what did I do? Eggs around 2002, somewhere around there. Eggs were about 50 cents a dozen. I don't remember specifically, but I'm just kind of telling you the method that I did to get through this. Say they were 50 cents a dozen. Boom. 2 carton of eggs, ramen noodles, and let's say I ate an egg for every meal. All right. I had 24 eggs. So 3 meals times 7, 21. All right. So I had 3 leftover eggs at the end of the week. Yay! Tired of eggs, but I'm eating. And come the next week, I already have, almost a full week of ramen noodles. So I could buy less ramen noodles. I can keep buying the eggs because that's necessary, but I can throw in some bananas. All right, got bananas, and I can throw in some peanut butter and a loaf of bread. Right, and then boom, out of money. So at this point, I got my ramen noodles, I got my bananas, I have eggs, I got my peanut butter, and so I was able to eat enough food with all that. And so the next week, I could play a little game. I still got leftover peanut butter. I still got a little bit of bread. I'm going to buy my eggs again. I'm going to buy, ramen noodles. Like that was something I was always going to do. And so each week I would try to buy something that would last longer. So I was building a foundation into my pantry, right? This is not a point in my life where I'm like, I'm worried about my 1 year food storage. I'm worried about how I'm going to put food in my mouth tonight. And it got to the point where the thought of food disgusted me because I knew what I was going to be eating and I was tired of what I was going to eat. And sometimes I would just not eat because like ramen noodles made me want to vomit because my body was like, look, dude, you need some variety. You are not getting a balanced diet. But each week I was able to get just a little bit more and to build just a little bit more and just a little bit more until I had a what I always thought of as a cushion. I had a cushion of being able to survive. And so, right, what's the take home message, right? Like, so what? I'm poor. I found this video because I'm starving and I need to know what to do. One, ask for help if you can get help. At the time, I had a roommate, and I really looked up to their family, and good or bad, like, I was envious of the kind of resources they had. He pitied me, and he helped me out here and there. And say, hey, you want to go out to eat? We'll go to X restaurant. And I was really, really humble. I'm like, nah, man, you don't have to spend money on me. He was like, dude, no, I got this. This is not an issue for me. And so he helped out here and there. Thank you, man. You know who you are. I appreciate it. I know we had a bad run in, but you blessed me. So get your carbs in order if you're in that situation. I recommend nowadays buying rice. Buy dry rice. Okay, you can. If I had $5, let's say today it's $5, which was probably worth, it would be $2.50 of then money. Sorry, my dog's barking. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the video and get this dog to quiet. Sorry, all the neighborhood dogs are barking now. Hey, settle, Coco. Be good. So in today's world, what would I do? All right, I'd buy rice. You can get, a bag of rice for about $1.50. Right. So that'd be about a pound of rice. What would that be? Like 4 cups for one person? You could eat off a week for 4 cups for $1.50. What would you do with the rest of the money? Buy some eggs, buy some bananas, get you some peanut butter if you can. Catch the sales. Pay attention to the sales, right? Don't go out and just spend all your money now. Like, if you got a little bit of extra, wait and catch those sales. Thanksgiving celebrations are coming up soon. Like, some foods are going to be the cheapest that they've ever been. And that means that you got to be aware of what's going on in the grocery store. But hey, I don't know what's going on in the grocery store. I don't have money to go to the grocery store. I know, man. Double-edged sword. Get your carbs in order. Bananas are cheap. Peanut butter is survival food. Learn how to cook dry beans. Learn how to cook dry rice. Get your pastas in order. Pastas go on sale, right? Sometimes I can get pastas as cheap as 50 cents. For me, I look at unit prices. I look at 5 cents per ounce, I think is how they're classified as pasta. If it's 5 cents per ounce or less, I buy the pasta. I buy the crap out of the pasta. And I wait for the pasta sauces to go on sale. Get on those, I did this at the time, but don't buy macaroni and cheese boxes. Like, you're just barely getting any noodles. So I would buy boxes of noodles. I'd buy the rice. I would buy dry beans, learn how to cook those. Get peanut butter and bananas and eggs. I mean, that's kind of the survival thing. That's what I would do today if I was in that same situation. And I think I'd be a little bit better off knowing that I knew how to cook beans and rice. So at this point, this video is 9 minutes long. I don't know how many of you have stuck around this long to listen, man. But hang in there. Don't give up. Position yourself to be better tomorrow than you are today. Even if it's struggling for calories to build a food pantry, because, not all of us can just go around and worry about our year-long food storage and a 6-month pantry. Some of us can't do that. But what can you do today to be better off tomorrow? Because I put faith in the Lord, but sometimes when the Lord gives you something, you got to get up and you got to get it yourself. You can get a $10,000 shopping spree. Like, you can get up to $10,000 free. All you have to do is go down the stores and put it in your shelf. You can just sit there and do nothing. And you have it, but you'll never get it because you don't get off your rear. Get in gear and do what you need to do. All right, 10 minutes. It's too long, guys. Love God. Take care of your family. Go help out someone, okay? Because you'll probably need to get some help one day. I didn't get to where I am today by being only fiercely independent. Bye.